So actually, there was one slide where we talked about different categories of values like families and then
Please sit down, all of you sit down.
Friends, and so all those value parameters are very, very important. So my question was that there are many spiritual people that we know about who are very good in probably contribution to society and a lot of other things, but the family got neglected and the family suffered. So was it right?
Yeah, actually this is a very, very big point of debate. So sometimes, in the case of a larger interest, supposing, if 5 people suffer, 500 people benefit, which is better? So that is what they chose. Because you see, everyone, usually in the world, they care for their family, their dear and near ones. Can there be someone who will go beyond and doing much for others would not start unless you give up all your personal things. Others will always intervene. So that is why they completely go beyond all this. See, for example, one of Mahatma Gandhi's sons died because he could not attend to him in time. So from a very limited angle, if you look at it, you may say, yes, he neglected maybe. But what he did for millions and millions of people is worth. Ultimately, this world, anything good would come only out of sacrifice. Whether you're in a family, in a corporate, in an organization, in a society, in an NGO, in a group of friends, anywhere, this is the fundamental law of life. Where there is sacrifice, there will be something. Sacrifice is a foundation for others. That's why Swamiji said the national ideals of India are sacrifice and service. These always go together. Wherever there is sacrifice, there will be service. And anything, if you want to do, anything, even in a cause, so supposing his company wants to really succeed, he has to give, he has to work much more than others, sacrifice so much of his time, his personal pleasures, his partying, his spending time with family on holidays, and this and that, then it will grow. So, sacrifice is the inviolable, foundational, fundamental law of life. Anywhere. You starting from animal kingdom, plant kingdom. See, when they go and take roots, they cut into so many things, then only they survive. So everywhere you can see this, without exception. This will be always there. So obviously, in the case of a larger cause, see, actually, when they gave up all that, probably they didn't have this even in mind, that I am going to do a greater cause and all that. Somehow they were so motivated, something very sublime and very enduring. They could not calculate the plus or minus of life. But then ultimately, if your pursuit is very noble and true, then it ends up as something very interesting. Because when they started the journey, I don't think they would have ever imagined that they are going to help such a large number of people. But something deep within pulled them into such a way that they could not resist the powers. They accepted. But then because the search was really true and genuine, they ended up helping so many in life.